What makes Marvel Rivals art style so appealing compared to other games? Yo, what up guys? Welcome to a new art topic. But before we get into the topic, hope you guys hit the like, subscribe. If you guys like variety content, but all relates to art, like we have art topics, art with game reviews, and even art challenges. But now let's begin the topic. Okay, that was my first time doing that. Anyways, welcome everybody. Today we're going to be talking about Marvel Rivals and the art design of why it's appealing to the broader audience compared to other games within the Marvel universe. Like for example, Marvel Avengers, even Overwatch characters too as well, and the dead game Concord. If you guys don't know, Marvel Rivals has been killing it with their designs, with the characters. I swear every time a new character's been announced or being introduced, they always talk about that character or goes pretty much viral on social media. First one we had was Jeff the land shark. He literally blew everybody out the water. He was like the main focus for some time within the game when it first got introduced with Thor. But then the new characters that were introduced, like we got Moon Knight, then we got Squirrel Girl. When Squirrel Girl popped up on social media, everybody showed how thick she is with her character design, and everybody loved it. And now recently, while recording this video, they just introduced the Fantastic Four. They introduced Mr. Fantastic, the Human Torch, the Thing, and Invisible Woman. As you guys can tell, one thing people caught their eye within the trailer was Invisible Woman's butt. I gotta say it like that because YouTube. But that is literally the main focus point a lot of people focus on. And I guess it still lives on. Hey, sex sells. Obviously, you guys already know I gotta tweet why we're bringing this up. Because it all started with this tweet. Okay, I don't know why I did that with my fingers. Anyways, let's begin right here. So, this tweet got brought to everybody's attention and went pretty viral. Like, it was posted on January 2nd. They got 7.6 million views. This is a thread of Marvel Rivals Avengers cosmetic comparison. This thread features respective original designs, shared comic inspired designs, and shared with MCU designs. So this is from Marvel Rivals News at MRM Rivals Hub. If you guys want to know who posted this. So what I'm gonna do in this part, guys, I'm just gonna go like through this section like pretty quickly, guys, to show you guys the comparison of the Marvel Avengers with the Marvel Rivals. But I'm gonna go as fast as possible because I do want to show you guys another example of another company trying realistic with characters in a different game that didn't work. So here is Captain America, here is Thor. I went too fast, my bad. Here is Thor right here, Gladiator version. Chris Hemsworth, bad, it's just not good. The muted colors of Marvel Avengers, that's what hurt it the most. Also like the proportions of the body, it just doesn't really work well compared to like Marvel Rivals, even though like it's unrealistic proportions, but because comic book, it works well. This one right here, I like the face a little bit better because that's like more comic book accurate, but the colors work better with the gray, with darker and a lighter blue compared to this, because all the blue literally blends with the outfit. You can't even tell the difference. But as you can see, here are the movie ones. Oh my god, they just look all off. The Avengers ones, just like the Marvel Avengers, just the realism. I don't know what they were thinking. It just doesn't look good compared to the more comic booky 2D cartoon style of Marvel Avengers, or Marvel Rivals, sorry. And you can see like the bright colors really help the designs really pop off and really make them their own compared to Marvel Rivals. It's like, looks like he's wearing a goddamn wig. This one right here, it's pretty much exactly the same, but I love obviously the colors that are more brighter, more fun, more cool looking. It just so looks really off with the Marvel Avengers. That's one of the things that people didn't like about the game. It was the characters' design choices. It just looks really off. Especially look at Hulk right here, guys. It looks like the look for original Hulk right here compared to like the Hulk on top. Looks like the Marvel's Capcom version, which I really like. I will even mind to have this version of Hulk in a fighting game. That's just me. Let me know. Leave a comment below. Anyways, you can see it looks off. It's just not appealing, man. It's just too realistic, I guess you could say. The skin tone, the shine. I don't know, man. Look at this. Like, even though just the color scheme. Look at the pants, dude. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. I believe you could change that, but still. The Gladiator Hulk, pretty similar. The red, I think I appreciate the red compared to like the other one or Marvel Rivals. I think it will look cool, I think. But overall, the Marvel Rivals with the steel and also like the paint on the shoulder is kind of cool, especially with the pants. It's better compared to one-legged pants kind of thing. I don't know, that was a weird choice in my opinion. The Black Widow, obviously, it looks a lot better with her actually hair being red. I mean, that's the very thing in her comic book origins, or what she looks like now is always with the red hair. So I don't know why they try to go like with, well, I mean, I know why they went more realistic, because, well, if they did bright red hair, it would look a little bit weird, especially in this style design, in my opinion. But yeah, like I said, like, it's just, look at the comparisons on all these characters, guys. Just look at all the comparisons, man. The Spider-Man, I'm not a big fan of the black, by the way, guys. I prefer the classic look. I'm not gonna lie. That's the one thing I will, 1 point for Marvel Avengers. But this one right here, as you can see, the cartoon version looks way better compared to the movie-like version, in my opinion. Oh, Black Panther looks really off with his, I don't know what's wrong with his proportions or body. I don't know. It feels really off, dude. I don't know. Oh, I don't even want to talk about his old school version Black Panther. Oh man, I don't even want to like go more into it. Oh my god, he needs the math. Bucky needs a bro. This looks like a character, create your own character screen, and you put this together in a video game like WWE. So I know I went a little bit pretty fast on that part, guys. I will put a link in the description below so you guys can see like everything. If I just talk about all the whole outfits, it would just take like the whole time in the video. But I want to show you guys, I want to go more beyond that, of like, oh well, realism didn't really work with that game because cartoon version works all the time. Well, I'm gonna show you guys a game, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, where they try to combine both and didn't really work out. So let me show you guys some comparison right here, guys. So here is, well, as you can see, Captain America. As you can see, they're trying to go in the middle of realism with not realism, right? And it looks really bad, especially look at his eyes. It looks really, really off. You look at Captain Marvel, and here is the Marvel's Capcom version. As you can see, you could say Marvel Rivals has like maybe too much cosmetic in some cases, but as you can see, like this is classic look Doctor Strange from the comic version, but it just, again, the mix between realism and cartoon style just didn't really fit, in my opinion, compared to like go all in with just cartoon 2D like version. I know it's not cartoon per se, but as you can see, it just looks so much cooler compared to this even though that is the classic look, but compared to this, come on. Here is Hawkeye. He looked like in Marvel's Capcom compared to Hawkeye in Marvel Rivals. As you can see, if they had more freedom, especially with designing these characters in this game, it's because what did this game fall back into? It was too similar to realism, to the MCU, especially Marvel's Capcom Infinite was supposed to be related into the MCU, not like per se for story, but they wanted to be people to remind people about the MCU, not the comic versions, the MCU. So when you're limited to what you can actually do with the characters and design choices, or like their like core design, it's just they don't have much freedom like they do with more Rivals. You can see how it falls flat. Here is Hulk right here, and here's Hulk in Marvel's Capcom. Oh my god, he looks really, really bad. Yeah, like, yeah. Like I said, they try to mix it, but it just doesn't work. Here is Rocket Raccoon, how he looks like in the game. And I'm gonna show you guys one of the worst models I ever seen in a fighting game. Rocket, oh my god. So like I said, guys, this is not just Square Enix. I want to show you guys there's other games that fell at this, and that was Marvel's Capcom. They also had bad designs on a lot of these characters. If they just stuck with like this style design, or even like the style of like more of like I said, keep going back to like their comic book look more version. Obviously they add this more futuristic because that's where the story takes upon, is through time and all that. But once you're limited to what you only could do from the movies compared to like where you have more freedom to add almost anything you want with the color scheme, with the design choice and everything, they give him a mohawk, and they give Marvel Infinite no mohawk, and they just stick with like obviously the movie version. Yeah, it is a very, very bad model. Oh my god. Here's right here is Thor, right? Look how badass he looks. And here's Thor, how he looks. Oh my god, they should give him a beard. So we've done a lot of comparisons, but I'm gonna show you guys an example why I feel cartoon slash 2D shell shading works so much better for combo characters than we could say like more realistic characters design choices. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I think Marvel Spider-Man proves that. But I'm saying in the context of this, when you have so many characters within the game, especially in the multiplayer game, I'm gonna show you guys why when you change a realistic like design to 2D design works a lot better. And if you guys don't know, they actually recently did that because of Maximilian dude with the Mars Capcom Infinite and beyond. So this right here is brought to you by a video by RoX Game. Sorry, I just want to give them obviously the big shout out for this. So here is the comparison when you take a realistic like character and made them into 2D. As you can see, they even give him the beard, and they actually look so much better compared to what they look like in the realistic version. Here right here is Iron Man. As you can see, bright colors helps with the design compared to the Marvel Infinite version. Obviously, they can fix everything within the model, but check out even Hulk. It just looks so much better with the purple and green compared to the realistic version, in my opinion. Here, right here, classic Spider-Man. Here's one of the biggest changes. They actually had a chance to actually update the model because I believe they used the Marvel's Capcom 3 version or something like that, and they made his body a lot more proportion-wise in a better way compared to the Marvel vs. Capcom version. Even though it's supposed to be between half realistic, half not realistic, in this version, it went more better of combining the two, but still give them bright color scheme and also the shell shading. Obviously, this is the last one I'm gonna showcase, guys. Venom. I hopefully they bring that to more Rivals in the future, guys. But anyways, this is a character right here that didn't necessarily look bad on realistic, like, I don't know you want to call it, but compared to the new version, I'm telling you guys, combo characters look so much better when they don't go in a realistic version compared to like their more cartoony versions. Hey, you guys remember in a game that tried to go too realistic or really weird art direction was Concord. Yeah, this is why nobody really want to play this game, because what is this all designs is missing. I'll give you guys a hint. And then maybe it sounds shallow, but there aren't any sexy characters. There aren't any wow factor on the designs. They look all plain, like they're like NPCs within the game. They don't look nothing special to them. They're very bland and very boring designs. And a lot of people need to really underestimate the power of art direction, the power of art style within games, because this game came out for just 2 weeks and completely died. Now, people could make the argument with the obviously the gameplay and all that, but what was the first thing that people talked about when they first saw this was literally the character designs. They were god awful. They were very like, what am I looking at? And it was just plain boring. Their design was like, let's go with a weird bubble-like suit. Like, I don't know what this is. Like, I really don't know what this is. Anyways. And when people say, hey, people don't like, I guess you could say big characters. Well, tell that to Squirrel Girl. She's thick and everybody loves her in more Rivals. All right, I'm just saying. But you know what game actually did it right, doing like 3D like models, but they went with their own direction and it has to be 2D shading, but it actually worked? Overwatch. So if you guys remember, I mean, Overwatch still exists, guys, believe it or not. But you can see a lot of the designs were like obviously unrealistic, but they were fun, very bright, very cool characters, especially in this style of designs. So when this game came out, people loved it. People loved Tracer. That's one of the people's favorite character. Widowmaker was another character people loved too as well. Why? It's because this game had not only cool character designs, but it has some, when I hate to admit it like this, I don't want to sound shallow, it had sexy characters and people love that. When you look at any character designs with Overwatch, right here, it was just fun characters, really cool, really fun. when you look at all the different kind of heroes, I don't know why it's not loading that quick, but when you look at the heroes, they all look like really cool characters, really fun to play with, and it maybe want to try out too as well. Now, for me, have I ever played Overwatch? No, but I've seen a lot of people. Why is that glitching? I've seen a lot of people play Overwatch throughout my time watching Twitch, especially, and I just was not really into a lot of multiplayer games. But I actually did like their design choices, the character designs for the most part, not all, but for the most part. And this is what people want the people's eyes. Now, obviously, the gameplay was fun too. The modes they had was fun, but obviously, it died not because of the character designs. It died because, well, they lied. And I'm pretty sure by now you guys already know why Overwatch 2 died. It was not because of the art style, not because of the characters, because Blizzard is just a dumb company right now. But within this video, I wanted to showcase of like character designs that worked and why character designs did not work. As you can see, with Marvel characters, is much better when they go with more of a 2D cell shading like designs with characters also have more freedom designing the outfits compared to like when you're limited to trying to appeal to the MCU like realistic style that only works on movies but doesn't really work on games as much. And that's why I also try to compare it with Concord. They went more realistic with different kind of style design. It just did not work. People didn't like it. And I show you guys another example with Overwatch, how that designs actually work and gain the appeal to new people to this IP. But they lost it for other reasons, but people love their designs, people love the characters, and it worked. So it could work either way with 2D shading or you could say 3D models. But as you can see, time and time again, and it's still proven right until the game comes out that it goes all realistic. With this type of game, cartoon and 2D cell shading always appeals more to people than any other style design. Sorry. Also, it's sexiness and cool designs, cool characters. That's what also appeals to the people. That's why they're always trending because of that. All right, the internet's full of gooners. Might as well appeal to the gooners because they're willing to pay for the skins, especially they're ready to goon more. All right. Before I even end this video, guys, I want to show you guys something very special. Yeah, goddamn, 3.3 views. Yeah. Deny all you want. It works. Alright guys, see you guys till the next video. Hit the like, subscribe for more videos coming. The remix cover is coming out very soon, guys. I'm working on it. It's about the 40th anniversary of Dragon Ball. Also got other videos coming out soon. Like how Street Fighter or aka Capcom sued a game that looked very similar and actually won. Anyways, peace out, what's up? I'll see you guys next time.